What's up, guys? So, real quick before the video starts, I just want to say there is a lot of background noise in the video. I'm sorry, that is my fault. You are going to hear some music, and you also will hear you also will hear some water. That's because I have a turtle, and I was shooting right near his tank. What is that? Oh man. Anyways, not important. So you guys are gonna hear some stuff in the back. I'm sorry for that. So in that case too, I'm also not gonna go and throw on any music onto the video because it's kind of loud enough to somewhat hear the music, and also at the same time, it's there's not gonna be really anything. So yeah, it's my closet, my mirror. But yeah, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and sorry for all the cringe. Alright guys, peace. What's up guys, it's me Jake back here for another video today. Today, I'm not gonna lie, I was in like a recording mood today, but I didn't really know what to record. I was like, yo, I wanna film a video, but I don't know what on. So I was just watching a bunch of YouTube, and shout out to Erick, Dope as Yola, Koala, Silence Tippy, because I was watching a lot of them today. And just watching them, like, I watch a lot of their story times, so I was like, yo, that would be kind of cool. Just like sit down and like talk about a couple stories. That'd be kind of dope, low key. So I was like, man, I'll just do that. So then I was trying to think of what stories to tell. So I was like, man, I don't know I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, what am I gonna talk about? I was like, I'll talk about this, but that would be kind of boring. Just rambling on in my head, right? Then I got a good idea of just like big life events. So like I'm gonna say 2, maybe 3 stories about like just some big life events that happened in my life. So this is kind of a video that you don't really have to pay attention to. I mean, at some points you may want to, but you don't really have to. But yeah, this is more of a video you guys can just like kind of kick back. I do have music playing for myself. That's because I just like music a lot. So I just have, right now I got G-Eazy playing, but it's just kind of a myriad of other things, bro. I could get like some metal up in here, like jazz, whatever, bro, anything. But pick some G-Eazy right now because I want to chill a little bit, and just kind of like, listen to that vibe of his beats and just talk through my stories. So, first story I'm gonna do. Um, so the first story I'm gonna do is when I graduated high school. I'm in college right now, obviously, as you guys may know if you watched my previous video, just me kind of like catching up. Catching you guys up on, what I've been doing since I last uploaded. But the first story I want to tell is graduation. Now, this is May 2018. I'm going to Altaloma High School. I hated it. All 4 years. Like, I had cool teachers, but just high school wasn't good for me, man. I did not like high school at all. But I went to Altaloma High School all 4 years, graduated there. High school life, I was, I don't know, I was like cool with like a lot of people, but I was just more like, I just want to like get my stuff done and go, but I didn't have the mentality, if that makes sense. Like, I had the mentality of like, all right, cool, I want to get high school over, then I could go to college, da 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 da, right? Because I was in that mindset now, and yeah, I just didn't do good in high school. I messed up a lot. I did a lot of stupid stuff. One year in particular, my sophomore year, I kind of did really bad to the point where like I didn't do any homework. I didn't take any tests. I showed up to class. That was about it. I literally only passed one class that semester, or that entire. I passed one entire class, so second semester and first and second semester, of one class. Everything else, I literally got an F in. So I had to remake a lot of those credits up. And I was honestly very scared that I was not going to graduate on graduation day because it was like, dude, freshman and sophomore year, I failed all these classes, especially my sophomore year. And, I'm like so many credits behind. I'm doing summer school, I'm doing ROP, I'm doing anything I can just to make up some credits and just make sure I don't fail my last 2 years there at high school, my junior, my senior year, just not to fail any classes. If I failed one class, bro, that's it. I'm done. I had no safety net, no extra credits, nothing, dude. Anyways, I go on to that. I'm just talking about my high school now at this point, but it's gonna lead up to graduation, so I'm not gonna just say graduation day. It's kind of boring. Talk about how I was during high school, so you guys can realize how big of an achievement this was for me. Okay. But yeah, so I'm trying to make sure I'm not failing any two classes. I'm making up all those just summer school after summer school after summer school, ROP classes, and just stuff like that to make up credits, whatever I could do. And I remember it was my senior year. I was sitting in my, what class was that? Photoshop. I took Photoshop. Yeah, I took Photoshop because first semester was Illustrator, second semester was Photoshop. I don't know why. I needed some sort of class like that, so I just took that. I'm okay with computers. I did programming. I did programming the year prior, or the year before. I mean, my junior year. So I love computers. I'm a tech guy. I love all this crap. Anyways, I'm getting off now. Getting off track. But yeah, so I'm in my computer class and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, bro, if I don't have enough credits, I'm not gonna walk. I'm not gonna walk. And just waiting for them to put in the credits and get my final grades for all my last classes for second semester. And I passed everything. I had exactly as many credits as you need to pass. I forget what it was. It was either 240 or 250. It was 240 to 260. It was something like that. Or something. I don't know. Probably saying a crazy number. Regardless, I had the bare minimum credits you can have to pass. To walk on graduation day. And oh my gosh. Walking to graduation rehearsal. Man, it was crazy. I was like, dude, I actually did it. I'm walking on graduation day. I didn't think I was gonna do that. So going to the rehearsal, I'm just chilling there talking. You kind of see how you're gonna sit, how they're gonna call your names and stuff. So we're sitting in our rows, and they're telling us like, okay, you guys will stand here, then you'll sit, and then you'll do this, take off your cap, whatever, right? So there's a girl in the middle. There's a girl right next to me, and then my friend Ryan was on this side. Ryan, he was a friend I had literally all throughout, like, I don't know, elementary or middle school up to now, basically. Like, him and I don't talk as much, but we were like super good homies. I still have him on Steam and everything. We still play every so often, but it's very rare. Anyways, so I forget her name. Her name was Mamie or Melody. I think it was Melody. Yeah, I think it was Melody. It was Melody, then Ryan. So I'm talking to Ryan, and Melody's just chilling there on her phone, during graduation rehearsal, which you're not supposed to be. So we're just talking while we're waiting for instruction. And I just remember chilling there, and I looked at Ryan, and I was like, bro, we did it. He's like, yup, we did it. I was like, finally, dude, I've been waiting for this day. And this was probably maybe the 22nd. We graduated the 23rd. So I know we did graduation rehearsal. I think it had to have been that day. I'm pretty sure it is that day or the day prior. I forget what day it was. But I know we had like a little bit of a rehearsal after school. So I stayed after school and, did a little bit of the rehearsal, and the next day, that's when we did the entire thing. So I guess it was kind of both days. Anyway, so, Ryan are like, yeah, dude, we finally did it. We're just talking, and Melody's just chilling there like this. I bring her up because it's going to be more important later in the story, because that's when the story's like, whoa, what? Alright, so, whatever, we go pick up. We're sitting in the chairs. They tell our row to get up. I'm the first row. My last name is Macias, so it's M-A. My best friend Ryan is Mayer, so it's M-A. So, we're the first row. So we're going to sit there for a long time. So, pick up the first rows, or they pick up all of them, and then they pick up our row, and they start calling, side by side. So I'm waiting in line, and I give one of the counselors my name, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, you're graduating." She was my freshman and sophomore counselor. So she remembers me. She remembers me when I was like, So her seeing me on graduation day, was like, "Oh my goodness, you did it! No way! I'm so proud of you!" Everything. She called my name out, and I got back my card. They gave us cards with our names on it, because that's what they read out. So I get back my name tag. I'm walking to the entrance of our football stadium. Yeah, we're walking to the exit past the entrance. I forgot to mention, we're on the football field doing this, We are, I believe, the first. Yeah, we're the first class to graduate. I believe the first or second class at Alta Loma High School to graduate on that football field. I forget which one. It was either first or second. So, you go to the entrance, you give them your name tag. At that point, that's where they give you your tickets. We had 8 tickets. Or I had 8 tickets to give to 8 people. So, I gave them to who I wanted there to be the most. Because that's what sucks, man. You want everybody to go, but you have, no tickets. And it's like, dude, so you're asking people, can I borrow your ticket, please? Come on, dude, I'll give you money. People trying to sell their tickets for, crazy prices. And it's like, bro. But, anyways, I gave the tickets out, and got my cap and gown, and I'm at home, just waiting till it's time for me to go. We leave, I get dropped off, and you get dropped off in the front of the school. So we're all waiting in the quad, I'm talking to my homies, we're all just like, dude, no way, we're meeting up with other people, just saying what's up, congratulating everybody as you see, and so they tell us okay, everybody, come on, we're gonna go inside the gym. So you have every senior in the gym. It's hot, bro. We're just like, oh my god, it's hot. Turn on the fucking fan. Oh my gosh, please. Just wiping, bro. Just oh my god, it's hot. So we're chilling in there, talking to more people. Everybody's taking pictures there, and we're meeting with the person that's going to call out our name. And that person that was going to call out my name was Mrs. Carson. She was I forget what teacher. I feel so bad, but she was one of my teachers. So she knew me pretty well too, because her and I would talk a lot. She would just ask me how my other classes are going, and she wasn't. She was more than just I'm just gonna teach you teacher. She was really I want to get to know my students. So she all knew us pretty well. She gave me the biggest hug. She was like, "Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you." And all the teachers that saw me in there were like that, except one. I had him, Mr. Moreno. He was like, "Wow, you've been waiting for this, huh? Surprised you did it." And I'm like, "Dude, this is my graduation day, and you're making me feel down about it. Thanks, man." He was always he called me. He said I was gonna be a nothing and be homeless my sophomore and junior year, and yeah, I did not like him, and I don't think he likes me, but I don't care. It's not gonna affect me no more, bro. I'm at the high school, bitch. I don't need nothing from the high school no more. So whatever, he told me that. I'm just whatever, dude. I walk, I'm just chilling there. And they're like, "All right, guys, we're gonna get in our line." So they showed us how we did it outside. We went into the lines like that, and then one line by one line, we're just walking up to the stadium. So we go from the gym to the blacktop. We take a left to the student parking lot, and then we took a right to enter the stadium. So we're walking to the stadium. You're hearing everybody's parents just yelling. You hear the graduation song. Whatever. I'm talking to my homie Ryan while looking straight, but kind of doing that at the same time, looking back. Okay, bro, look at this, look at everything. He's like, "Bro, I know." I was like, "Bro, I got stage fright." And he was like, "Nah, dude." He's like, "Same, bro." And I was like, "All right, we're good. So we sit there. They have a stand up. They do the Pledge of Allegiance. They do the Star Spangled Banner, I believe. I forget if they did that or not. And then, so, you know, they obviously quiet down the music. ASB goes up, they talk, the dude makes a speech, a couple more people make speeches. And now it's time for us. I don't know why I took that little pause. My brain I'm going to keep that in the video. My brain is just trying to register what I was going to say next. So, they turn up the music again, you hear the song, da, 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 whatever, okay? You know, the graduation song if you guys have graduated, or watched any movie with the graduation, whatever, college, high school, all the same song. Anyways, we hear the song play, we get up, and they tell us, alright, just follow me this way. So we follow the teacher, and yeah, they just start calling out names. So one by one, we have our card in hand, and we give it to them. Then they call out our name, and then we get up. Or no, we get up. We take the card, or they keep the card, and we walk to I don't know who he is. I know they told us before. I just don't forget the dude that gives you the diploma cover, and you shake his hand. I forget what he's called. So I walk up. I face this way. I do a smile. I grab it, and I shake his hand, and I grab the diploma. Now I walk straight a little bit, and I take a little turn like midway through the field and start walking back to our seats in like this giant middle gap that they left. So as you're walking back, halfway through is the principal. His name is Mr. Kaler. Super nice dude, super cool. Like the nicest principal I have ever had in any of my school years, you know, whatever, middle school, elementary school, high school. He was the nicest one. He was so cool. Even before that, he was another part of, you know, the school staff, like another higher up. My freshman and sophomore year, and junior year, and then junior year, that's when our principal before that left, and that's when he took control. So, you know, he knew me all those years, and I always talked to him. He always kind of knew the stuff I was going through, because I went through some pretty crazy stuff during high school. So, you know, he knew a lot about that, and he knew a lot about my parents and all that. But yeah, so as we're walking, we're waiting in line to go shake his hand, and he shakes my hand, and he gives me a big old like bear hug, and you know, I hug him back, and we're doing that, and he was like, I'm so proud of you that you did it. He's like, I know this was hard for you. He's like, but you did it. Look at you. I was like, yeah, I did. Thank you so much. And he was like, come and visit. And I was like, yeah, I will. You know, one day I want to. Like, I've been thinking about it. Like, I low-key want to go back, but then I'm like, man, I hated high school. But I think I might go back to my high school, and I might take you guys with me just to, you know, tell you some, I guess, validate everything I've said so far. But yeah, so I get the diploma cover, we sit down, we wait, me and my friend Ryan are playing rock, paper, scissors because we're bored, so we're just sitting there, you know, and everybody's seeing us doing it, you know, but we didn't care in the first row, just trying to have fun. It was another 2 hours of kids being called and speeches. And Melody, she looks at me, she just goes like that, and I was like, what's up? And she's like, I'm so high, I couldn't function. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, I got high before I came, and I almost forgot to stand up. And I was like, dude. She's like, no, I don't feel like I can stand up at all. And I was like, why'd you get high before? She was like, I was nervous. And I was like, alright then. I was like, alright, I guess. She's like, you have water? And I was like, no, I don't have water. I only have my phone. She was like, oh, okay. And she fell asleep for the rest of the thing. I had to wake her up after. Bro, it was so funny. You had to see it from my eyes. She was just like, hey. Anyways, so yeah, I get the diploma cover, waiting for everybody else to get called. They tell us to get up, we go out. That's when you meet your family and everything. And they sent it to the cafeteria. The cafeteria is where you would get your actual diploma, you know, the piece of paper, and they give you like a satisfactory achievement, something like that. And yeah, I took pictures with my family. I went home, and I was officially a high school graduate. Probably the most proud I was ever myself. And to show you guys, I have this. I don't know what it is. It's the little like logo that the Braves logo from my high school. We wore this on graduation day. I don't really know anything about graduation, to be honest with you. So they gave us this to wear on top of our cap and gown. My cap and gown is in there. I just don't feel like taking it out, but it's in there. It's a blue cap and gown, standard. And then the piece de resistance, I have my diploma. Really, really cool. So happy I got it. I want to put it in here somewhere, but I don't know where, because the stands for my, or the feet for my TV, but actually that works. Looks nice. Alright, so story number 2. I'm going to take a little sip. Got some G Fuel. I got the Bahama Mama one right now. I want to buy the KSI strawberry banana one soon. Second story. I'm only going to say 2. I was going to say 3, but I realized the first one took a long time for me to get through, so I'm just going to say 2 stories. So, second story, and I'll actually show you guys before. Actually, you know what? I'll save it midway through the story. But as you guys can see, I have something here. So, this is a story about the time I went on The Price is Right. Yes, the TV show with Drew Carey and the wheel, showcase, winning cars, that. So, couple weeks before, my sister, not before today, you know, couple weeks before the day we went, she was like, hey, I have tickets for The Price is Right. Would you want to go? Would you be down? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm down. Let's go. So she was like, all right, just pick a day. Let me know. I'll get the tickets. I was like, all right, bet. So I told her the day. We got the 2 tickets. We waited for the tickets to come in. They came in. Cool. So now we wait for September 11th. That's the day our taping was September 11th. So we go. It's in Beverly Hills. Really nice. Ooh, beautiful place. But kind of nothing to do, low key. Really nothing to do. We went to the Grove and it was like 10 shops. The only thing I walked inside was the Nike store and the Nordstrom Cafe to get a pink lemonade or strawberry lemonade. Anyways, that's pointless. So, oh yeah, really quick. As we were at the Grove, I saw Lamar Odom. He was in a Apple store. I wanted to go say hi, but my sister was freaking out that she said, no, leave him alone. She said I ran up there, and I know I didn't because I don't run, okay? So I walked up to the store, and I just held the door, and he was staring at me, and I was staring at him, and I started at Les, and she was like, no, let's go. And I was like, all right, then. So I walked away, got back to the car. So for The Price is Right, you can't have anything that can access the internet or, you know, anything like that, nothing electronic. So I couldn't have my phone, of course, and I couldn't have my watch. I have the Galaxy Gear Sport. So, you know, it's a smartwatch, whatever. Ooh, fancy, right? Whatever, anyways. So I couldn't have that. So I had to run back to the car. I had to take it off, threw it in there. Security, you can have your phone up to a certain point. So I had my phone until we hit that point. So I was just chilling on my phone. Since I was at the Nike store, I was looking at some clean shoes. So I downloaded the Nike app on my phone, and I was just searching through it. My sister was talking to the people on this side of us, you know, just chatting up, whatever. They were from Colorado. Yeah, they were from Colorado, and they wanted to see The Price is Right. So pretty cool. Talking to them. We go for the interview. The interview process was, there was maybe about 15 of us. Yeah, there was 15 of us. We all went into one room, and this dude just one by one asked us questions, but not like, you know, like boring questions. Like, oh, like he would try to joke with you and stuff with it. Anyways, cool guy. That's when they're like, all right, we'll pick this guy. Let's not pick him, you know, kind of that thing. They make the decision when you walk out. Anyways, we walk back. We're sitting on some benches and we wait. They tell us to get up. We get up. We walk. At this point, this is where they take our phones. So they're like, can I see your phone or anything else that you know, basically all you have is a phone. So like, can I see your phone? You give them your phone. They put a rubber band on it and they put this ticket. They rip the ticket in half because it's like 2 tickets attached in one. So you rip it off. They give you one. The other stays on your phone. You keep that ticket with you. I put it in my wallet. I put mine and my sister's in my wallet. and we're waiting. So we sit on some more benches, I swear, for like 2 hours until it's like 5 o'clock. They're like, all right, guys, we're gonna start. Everybody get up. We're gonna go to the set. So we get up. We're walking row by row with the benches, and then we're walking up some stairs. They stop us at the top of the stairs. I'm like, bruh, can you stop us on the platform, like right there, not on the stairs? But whatever. So they stopped us on the stairs. We're waiting. I can hear the music playing. I'm like, oh snap, we're close. We walk in, they sit us down, and I was like, bro, this set is a lot smaller than I thought. Like, I swear, like, it looked like the size of just, like, my house, high key. And my house isn't big, like, it's a small set, but the TV, the cameras make it huge, you know, make it look huge. So, yeah, so we sit down, we're waiting, they're telling us, you know, like, okay, this girl right here, she's gonna have your names up, so always look at her, she's gonna have your names. When you get called up, we're gonna, you know, call you up. Stand here, we're going to tell you where to stand, there's going to be tape on the floor. If you win, go up to the stairs on this side. You know, just kind of telling us like, hey, this is what to do if you get called, otherwise you could just sit there and stand up and have fun. They told us at some points we have to be quiet when George is reading off the description of the item. He's saying stuff like that. So George comes out, he's talking to us for a little bit, cracking some jokes, and then Drew comes out, same thing, cracking some jokes, telling us about it, and the show starts airing. So, I don't know if you guys know this with cameras, but cameras have a red light on it, and when that red light is on, that means, hey, this camera's on, this camera's looking at you know, this camera's seeing right now. So it's like, you want to look for that camera to be like, ah, wacky, crazy, fun, right? I'm not that kind of guy, so I'm just like, woo! That's just kind of person I am. So, right here, there's TVs, and I'm looking at the TVs, because the TVs have, like, the already like the graphics and stuff on it, and the week I was on was Big Money Week, so everything was like green, and then it was just like that gold. It looked cool, it looked nice. Anyways, so you know, I'm sitting down, and then we're standing up and clapping and watching, and you know, and as you know, they're like, all right, we're gonna go to a break. They cut it. You know, Drew's joking, talking to the crowd, just having fun. You know, being a host. Great guy, cool guy. So do that a couple times. You know, the showcase happens, whatever. You can actually see me and my sister on TV. At one point, you can see me pretty clearly, bro. It's pretty cool. And then what? And then we get up. They tell us we're done. We can go outside. We go outside. We get our phones back. I get my watch from my sister's car. We go eat at Dupree's. We take some pictures at the La Brea Tar Pits or the LACMA. You know, the lights where it's like, oh, you get a perfect angle every time. We did that. And then we went home. LA traffic was bad, as it always should be. And yeah, so I was going to show this midway through the story, but I figured it would just be cool to do it after. So in here, I actually have my sister's name tag from The Price is Right. Oops. And I have my name tag from The Price is Right. And then I also have a picture of us at The Price is Right. Really cool. It's the same shirt I'm wearing now. I just realized it. But hey, I like this shirt. And I'm wearing it the same way too. Rolled up sleeve. That's fine. But yeah. Yeah, it was a really cool day. It was really fun. I never did something like that, so it was definitely one for the books, I would say. You know, I would be down to do it again. And I know some friends want to go too, now that they know that I've been on it and like it's pretty cool. They want to go too. So maybe we'll all go soon, guys. But yeah, so that's the 2 stories I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, this isn't a video that you necessarily have to watch. And I let you know, like, hey, look at this, you know, if anything. But really nothing to watch. Just mainly just a chill to listen to. Got some music in the back. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm obviously gonna put music in regardless. Maybe see what kind of music I'll put in this time. Maybe, you know, last time was a little slow, jazzy, you know, some of my music. I don't know, maybe I'll put some nice little instrumentals like that or something in the background. Maybe you guys will like it. But yeah, guys, that is me, Jake. Thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, hope you guys have a good day.